If you have seen our episodes with our incredible guests from all over the world, if you like them, let us know in the comments. If you'd like to be a guest, please reach out to us. My email is forgottenworkingclasspodcast@gmail.com. If you're new here, I'm Tiffany Pendleton.
I'm John Pendleton.
And this is Forgotten Working Class Podcast. As promised, we'd like to keep you informed on what is going on in our own lives. It's been just so crazy, so much going on. If you've been following us, you know we have 2 children. They're 8 years apart, just being pulled in different directions constantly. If one's not sick, the other one is sick.
Yes.
If John's not, not feeling well one day, then it's me the next day. It's just nonstop craziness all the time. We are a traveling circus.
Yes.
But
Tiffany's the ringleader, so.
I am the ringleader, and now it's just getting more interesting. So if you've been following, you know that I have my own episodes that I've put out. John has his own episodes that he's put out. I've been in them too. We've shown pictures of what John went through when he was hurt. And we are going on 5 years in just a few months.
It's crazy.
Absolutely crazy.
It is crazy.
But our roller coaster just keeps going and going and going. So our son Corbin just went through his 3rd surgery. He needed a tube replaced in his left ear. His adenoids grew back again, so they need to be taken down, shaved, whatever happened there. And then his nose, he's constantly snorting like a little pig. So something inside his nose was collapsing and
they cauterized it.
They cauterized it too. 3rd surgery for that one. Then we have a teenager, and she is just amazing, but so headstrong. And she is absolutely incredible at school. She's an amazing friend to everybody, but if you have a teenage girl, you guys know.
It's really, really fun.
Yes, pray for us. She also has epilepsy, so that is a struggle as well. We've been dealing with summer camps this summer and all kinds of just funness. But back to us. John's doing great. He has some exciting news that he's going to share with you guys in a few minutes. As for me, if you've seen my videos, you can see that I actually cut my hair on camera. I cut like 10 inches off in front of the camera just a few months ago because I am rapidly losing my hair. It is just falling out every couple days in clumps, and I donated my hair because we don't know what's happening exactly. I've been undergoing some testing. I've been in and out of the hospital almost a dozen times in the last year, and we're not sure what exactly is causing it. I've seen rheumatology. I'm now seeing cardiology. I had some testing done on my heart. Luckily, my heart is fine.
Yes.
But I do have a condition called POTS, and I was in the hospital for that test to determine that. And I did faint in front of the nurses with me, and it is determined that something happens with my blood pressure when I'm standing, when I go from laying to sitting to standing, and I'm basically a risk for fainting. So if anybody out there has POTS, feel free to let me know how you're doing and how you go on with your days, because it's scary sometimes constantly feeling dizzy and grasping onto things. But aside from that, I have had just severe body pain a lot randomly, and it becomes debilitating and I just want to sleep when that's happening. So I'm going to be going through muscle testing here shortly in a few weeks. Guess they're going to put some needles in my muscles and a bunch of fun stuff to see if it's like muscle deterioration or muscle loss causing me pain. But other than that, we really don't know what's going on yet. So if you've been watching the podcast and you haven't seen me in it, it's just because I've been going through my own fair share of stuff. And a lot of days I'm just not feeling my best. Another thing that's happening is my words are getting jumbled and my memory is just very foggy. So I think this little break for myself, even though it's not a break, I am still scheduling everything for the whole family. I am working on the website for Arcing Ahead Apparel. That's our blue collar apparel line if you're new here. I'm doing the content for the podcast. I'm just not on the episodes like I was before. Um, it's kind of hard to get ready most days right now. So me being behind the scenes, it's it's helping tremendously because I can also just focus on one thing and not everything at once. But John is having an amazing time
Absolutely.
with all the
Yeah.
guests.
We just recorded right now with a guest, and I think 75% of the whole episode I laughed.
Yeah, and I can hear
Like,
them. I can hear them from me working at
giggling.
my desk. So, he's absolutely enjoying himself, and I'm here in the background. I'm still scheduling things, I'm still talking to people, and I'm so proud of John, and that's why I wanted to do this because you were nervous in the beginning.
Yeah, yeah. I don't. Well, it's it's still a very strange thing for me because no one is in front of me that I'm talking to, and we're talking to a camera. And for me, that's being blue collar and never ever having to do social media. This is strange for me still, and yeah, at the beginning, I was definitely nervous because you're putting yourself out there again, and it turned out good. I really do enjoy it. I love talking to our guest. We've had nothing but the most amazing people on. I mean, truly, we cherish all of you that have been on our podcast. We love all of you like family. You guys are awesome.
It's been truly so rewarding mentally for us to be creating these new friendships all over the world, and, I mean, although you can't physically work anymore, that's a huge question you get asked on
Yeah.
all the platforms is, "What do you do for work?" And this has now become our job. We feel so honored to have all of you reaching out in the comments and showing your support and sending our podcast episodes to your friends and families and coworkers and everybody you know to watch. Like, we can't thank you enough. And if you haven't sent them to your friends and family, it's so easy.
Get on it.
Copy paste the link, guys. Send it out. I can tell you everyone watching can relate to someone in some way, shape, or form. Like, we've had all kinds of blue collar workers
Yes. Yeah,
from
we've had a good majority of different trades, and I mean, we've had a couple of same trades, and it's good to have some of the same trades because not everybody's experience is exactly the same, and not everybody's knowledge on that trade is exactly the same. Um, the man I had on today, he was talking about boilermakers and steam plants and stuff I've heard of, but I have no clue about. And the amount of knowledge this man had was incredible, and he was just an amazing guest. So it was good to hear different things. It's good to learn. I love learning about different trades,
for me too.
but I really enjoy it because, you know, like Tiffany, that has never worked in the trades, for us to have a podcast where you can come on and talk about the ins and outs of your job and what you do and the dangers and, the rewards from it, the hours, what it affects your family, and everything about working in that trade to others who've never done it or don't understand what blue collar is and what we do and sacrifice. It's an amazing thing for me to be able to help get that information to the world
Yeah.
because being blue collar, we have been looked down on for a long time. We've always been, if you're in the oil fields, you're oil trash. If you're a miner, you're trash, you're white trash. It, we've always been looked down on it, and we know what we do and what we sacrifice and what we have to go through to do these jobs to keep this world moving. And I want others to know that. I want others to see what we do. So having this podcast means a great deal to me, and I love it. I absolutely enjoy it.
It has just been so rewarding. And for me as a woman, I mean, putting myself out there on social media and I don't know a damn thing about the trades. It has been interesting, but I have also learned so much. And shout out to my fellow blue collar wives and girlfriends. Like, you guys are so strong. And I hope to have episodes where we can get the wives and girlfriends on and talk about, what they go through at home with the kids while the guys are on the road or their wives are on the road or however your family works. We plan to grow this thing tremendously. So
Yeah, you
I'm
just gotta
hoping,
help us out.
yeah,
Share it. I mean, little by little, it is growing. And I remember when we got like the first 100 subscribers on our channel, we were more than excited. And now we're at what, over 33,000
More. We're
and
almost at
almost
40,000.
at 40,000 now. And it's just, it's incredible. It's truly incredible that we've had so much support and that this is actually something people enjoy watching. And I love it. It means a lot to us.
So thank you guys. I mean, it wouldn't be possible without all of you.
Not at
And
all.
again, if you want to be a guest, reach out. It doesn't matter what you're going through, where you've come from, how old you are, what you do for work. It really and truly doesn't matter. We want to hear from you. We want this to be an outlet for your face to be seen and your voice to be heard. And again, it's all about just showing respect for one another and supporting the trades. And
Yes. And I think one thing that really does it hits me hard, and I mean, it just grabs a hold of my heart, is when I ask somebody, "Do you wanna be on our podcast?" And that person comes back to me and says, "Oh my god, yes, I can't believe you'd ask me. I'm so honored." And it makes me feel really good, but y you guys shouldn't be surprised. You guys are out there kicking ass. You are the celebrities, and we wanna talk to you. So, that is why I'm reaching out. Don't matter how old you are, man, woman, if you're in the blue collar or you've been injured on and off jobs, if you have unique disabilities, I'm going to reach out to you. And then it's on you. If you want to be on it, all you got to do is reply back and I'll get you on.
but again, truly, we can't thank you all enough. It's helped us so much, and everyone we speak to, they say it's helping them too.
Yeah.
They say that, like he said, it's an hon for them, it's an honor to be on our show, but it's an honor to hear and share these stories.
That's what I'm
It's
saying. It's
it's in
incredible.
it is. It's life-changing for all of us, to be able to have this channel. But going back to our lives, things have just been crazy and good, bad, ups and downs. And that's why we're here is to just be real people with you guys. Everybody's going through some shit. Like there's no denying that. So be kind to one another. Never know what somebody's going through. And yeah, if you're new here, John was hurt on the job. You were electrocuted by 4,160 volts of electricity to the top of your head.
I'll let you say it because I've said it about probably more than that.
But yes, so John was injured on the job. He's had over 30 surgeries in the last 5 years. He still does need many, many more surgeries. It's just a matter of when he chooses to do them. They're very risky,
Yeah.
extremely painful. I have to deal with it afterwards. The children have to deal with it afterwards. And we've it's your life. It's your body. It's
Yeah.
your choice. And whenever he's ready, wants to, doesn't want to, that's on him. A lot of people ask you questions all over all the social media channels. So,
Yeah. They want to know when I'm going to get my ear.
yeah. So I just wanted to go through that again if anybody's new here. The exciting news, though.
Very excited. Very excited. And it's been hard because I've wanted to tell everybody for the last like month, and we've had to wait because she was finally born and she's getting bigger.
It's not a baby.
It's not
It
a
is
baby.
not a baby.
I am getting a service dog, and she is a Belgian Malinois, and her name is Lucy. I picked out a name, and I thought Lucy was going to be the perfect name for her. And I'm very excited. She's absolutely adorable.
Adorable.
She's so cute.
We get her very soon,
Yep.
and we are just so excited, and we owe all the credit to his doctors.
Yes.
John has the most amazing doctors behind him. And the fact that they have seen everything that he's gone through with your PTSD
Oh yeah.
and, trial and very bad error with medications over the last few years, they realized that, you know what, maybe a service dog would be great for him. And with their recommendation, that's how this was able to happen.
Yep. So we found a breeder, and we waited, and they had babies, and I wanted a female, because I've had a male pit bull and they're very stubborn. So I wanted a female dog this time, and I am so excited to get her. And you guys are going to see a whole bunch of her because she'll be in almost every video with me. She might be on the podcast episodes, but we are truly excited.
We're very excited.
The
We
kids are wicked excited.
Yes, we've needed something for so long now. His
That's been
dog,
hard.
Whiskey, the pit bull, he passed 2 years ago, and Whiskey was your
He
everything.
was. I had him since he was, hell, he was like that big when I got him. Had him for what, 12, 13 years? In his old age, finally caught up to him, but he was one of the best dogs I've ever had in my life. And when he passed, it was really, really hard. I mean, you're losing a family member. He was the family member. So when he passed, it was very hard. And, Tiffany she has said before, maybe we should get a puppy. Maybe we should get another dog. And then it's always been, I can't. It was very hard because I felt bad. But now it's time, and talking about doing a service dog, it took a lot of thinking to do that because I did feel bad about getting another puppy, but I think it's a good choice.
And she's super cute.
She is super cute.
We can't wait, really and truly. I puppies puppies and babies bring so much joy. So we truly just need some joy. We look happy on the camera, we look happy in public, but if you're going through something or you've been through something, some kind of trauma or loss, you know that it's a roller coaster.
Yeah, you got your hard days, you have good days. We do have good days, but a big problem is I do have high anxiety, and it's kind of hard and weird to say that because working in the blue collar trades, the amount of stress that comes with these jobs, you almost get used to it. It's almost like a part of the job, which it is. The stress is. And I never mm, had anxiety like that, I guess. And now my anxiety will just rip through the roof and I don't know what's happening. And there's days I can catch it and I know that I'm not feeling well and I'm feeling irritated or what. And I'll tell her and, I'll kind of keep my distance until I cool down and I catch myself. And then there's days I can't control it and I just freak out or I blow up and it's not good. So I hope, with Lucy, it'll be a lot easier.
We're really excited for her. I mean, just to have we have a dog now, and her name is Elsa, but she's also getting up there in age, and
She's also extremely, when I say extremely, I mean hands down extremely dumb.
she's special.
He has the biggest heart. She is such a lover, but she is dumb as a rock. Hands down, dumb as a rock.
She's pretty useless. She was really good though when Whiskey was
When Whiskey was
alive.
alive, it was a night and day, and I think that it really she went through and you talk about depression with people and stuff, but animals get very bad depression too, and I didn't really realize that until Whiskey died. Elsa went through like deep depression. She wouldn't eat, she wouldn't drink, she wouldn't move. And now she's better and happier, but she's set in her little way. She sits in her cage. We leave the door wide open to the cage. That's her safe spot. She's comfortable there. And believe it or not, she will not walk through the house. She stays in one corner of the house, and that is her comfort zone. She'll go outside, she'll play, but when she comes in, she don't want to go nowhere else.
That's it. That's all she wrote.
So she's kind of useless, but she is a lover, and we absolutely adore her.
Yes.
She's
So
a sweetheart.
it'll be interesting to bring a puppy into our lives, and Lucy's gonna be the arcing ahead blue collar Paroline dog and also the forgotten working class dog. It's gonna be awesome. The kids are so excited too.
Yep.
But another interesting thing that we'll be able to fill you guys in on. See, there it is. I
And
can't.
I'm really, really excited for this because we are getting her. She is a puppy. And like I said, you're going to see her on a lot of my videos, probably like all my videos. You'll see her on the podcast. but you guys are going to be able to see her grow with us. And I'm excited because it's going to document her as a puppy and growing because all the videos we're going to make with her. So I'm really, really excited to see how this goes out. I mean, it's going to be cool.
I'm really excited because she's gonna be a service dog, and she's only gonna be 8 weeks when we get her.
Yep.
So she's gonna be brand new, and we're gonna have her for about a week, and then she's gonna go
She'll straight into training.
to training for 2 weeks. And then once she comes out, John's gonna have to go with her and learn how to keep doing it with her
Yep.
until she gets her service dog license, I
Yeah.
think,
Certification, I believe.
certification. So it's gonna be an interesting road the rest of the year, watching
Yeah.
John learn how to do all this. Maybe he can learn to do
Which,
something.
believe me, there will be times that I am going to videotape. I'll take the tripod out there and I will videotape us doing training with her, just so you guys can see how awkward I will look and how cute she is.
Yeah. So we're definitely on another new adventure. It just never ends in our world, juggling all these things. But it's fun. And we are, again, so grateful to be able to share it with you all on this platform and grateful for your support. We're just two regular, crazy humans down here in South Florida sharing our lives with the world. And
Yeah, there ain't nothing special about us. We're just real people. And that's what we did the podcast, because we wanted normal, real people. We want everyday people. We want you to feel special. We want to give you the spotlight.
it's not only that, but reminding everyone we're just human.
Yeah.
Nobody is above another or anything like that. We're all human. We're all trying our best. We're trying to make it to tomorrow, all in the same boat. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Hit that subscribe button. John has long form videos showing graphic pictures of what he's been through, what happened to him, all the crazy stuff.
All the good stuff.
Yeah.
You get to see all the graphic stuff.
I have my own videos of what I've been going through, and we'll be putting more out. It's going to be a lot of fun. Tune in every Monday for new guests. And please subscribe and hit that copy button. Copy and text, email, send to your friends. And if you'd like to be a guest on our podcast, email me, forgottenworkingclasspodcast@gmail.com. And be sure to check out arkingaheadapparel.com. That is our blue collar apparel line.